Hello, my wonderful people. My viewers and subscribers all over the world. I welcome you all and I greet you all. Good morning and happy new month to you all, my viewers all over the globe. In case this is your first time of joining this family or joining my broadcast, you are highly welcome. My name never changes. I am Okute Daily Talk, where I speak or we speak to you the undiluted truth about Nigerian election or selection process, about the INEC shenanigans, and about things that is happening within this period of election. That up to this moment, the INEC have not uploaded any single presidential result at their main portal. What is happening in Nigeria? INEC on a weldone. Please, before we proceed further, let us take these headlines. This one is coming all the way from Lagos State. Just simply because P2B won Lagos State, all the home market where the Igbo people are occupying in Lagos State have been on fire and under a series of attacks from the talks working for APC and the presidential candidate of the Labour of the APC, All Progressive Congress, according to the news reaching me now. What would they call it, either a prophet or a pastor or whatever that is in Lagos, hear the headlines and breaking news. He said, pack your loads and leave Lagos. Turumbu supporter threatens Igbos living in Lagos State. This one, I am not here to incite anybody or any violence, but the truth need to be told that this one Nigeria is not working at all. It's not working because Nigeria is the only country, a black nation, but they are doing tribalism and racist. I have traveled to at least 4 to 5 countries of the world, both in African countries, and I never see the people that discriminate themselves more than the Nigerians. An Igbo man will discriminate a Yoruba man, a Yoruba man will discriminate an Hausa man, and an Hausa man will discriminate a Fulani man. That is how they keep on discriminating each other, racially abused in that same country, a black nation. But when they travel out and either white or whatever color begin to racially abuse them, it will become a national issue. But in the real sense of it, the blacks discriminate themselves more than anything. Have you ever traveled to US? As a Nigerian, you meet a black American, he will be calling you a Negro. I tell you the gospel truth. A black American will see a black African and be calling them a Negro, not knowing fully well that their descendants are from Africans. So that is the problem we are having. In fact, this issue of racist is wide in the black race more than the whites. So you cannot see the fault of a white man if you see a black man and begin to racially abuse them. Not that I'm supporting racism, so do not misunderstand me or misquote me. I never support racism in any form. But let the truth be told that the blacks are the problem of their own self. Imagine a pastor or prophet or whatever he calls himself in Lagos, in that same Nigeria, in that same people that is bringing development to that very country, that developing every nooks and cranny in terms of buildings, in terms of expanding in business and otherwise. The Igbos have contributed immensely to the growth of Lagos State. In terms of raising revenue, do you know how many Igbo importers we have in Lagos State? All the custom duties and the taxes they are paying, are they paying it to Igbo government or Lagos government? Is it not part of the boast that they are boasting that one of the states that raising the highest revenue? Igbos are contributing to it, at least 65 to 70% of it, because all this hike on taxes or on import duty is on Igbos. Yoruba man daughter, how many Yoruba man can be importer? How many Hausa man you can boldly come out and tell you that they are importers? No, all these ones, they are busy doing their local businesses. But Igbos are the one that always travel every far and near to make sure that they get the product that people want, and even to the extent of franchising it. But look at it here. A Nigerian man being a racist to their own fellow Nigerian man, telling the Igbos that they should pack their loads and leave. So Igbos, and I don't hear them. That is an Igbo adage. I don't know. Okay, if you know how to pound on the mortar. If you don't know how to pound, then look at your toes. You can pound on them. This one is a proverb. Use your tongue to count your teeth. That's exactly what is happening now. I am not inciting any violence. So do not misquote me or misunderstand me. I'm only stating the obvious and the facts. Let us take another headline here. Tinubu should write his acceptance speech now, says Buhari's Minister of Aviation. He said this thing on that very day of the election. That is when he made this statement, simply because they have already mapped out. They are fighting against the new Naira note or whatever it is, simply because of their plans to buy vote with them, and they carry the court to Supreme Court. So the God must have it a work for them, because that is what they use to buy these votes, and they have already 22.5 billion naira if you share it within Nigerians, and I know they cannot even share even 1 billion naira to Nigerians, because all these politicians, they are the most foolish and wicked people ever you can see on earth. I mean Nigerian politicians. Yes, Nigerian politicians is the one that can never give you anything that is useful to you. Look at what happened in the Tango Today area of Lagos, or whatever it's being called, where people are being shared a modified pack of beans. Just 1 cup of pack of beans, they modify it with the picture of APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and people were showing it. Look at what they are using to buy our futures. They can never give you a 24-hour meal. That is Nigerian politician for you. That is for you to see how wicked these people are. They can never give you a money they can use to open a business that will flourish. No. Nigeria is the rich, is getting richer, and the poor being suppressed, and they keep getting poorer on daily basis. What are the poor asking for? All these politicians said they are not asking for your money. Give them electricity. They can work out whatever they want to eat. Give them good roads so that the poor farmers can convey their farm product to the market. Give them security so that our aged parents can be able to go to their farms in peace and return their home in peace. Are they asking too much? And give them a good water, pipe-borne water. Go ahead and squander the money as you want. But still yet, upon all this, they still say nehi, they cannot do. They still say nehi. Even if you carry them up, knock them on the floor. It's only in Nigeria you find out that somebody will be on the Senate for first time, second time, up to 20th time without no completing a single project in his or her own constituency. Yet, he will sit on enticing people with that same money that he's supposed to use to better the lives of the poor masses in his constituency, to buy vote for them. Not even buying a complete vote. There was a news, not even a news. This one is a video. It's a video. Somebody did that. That person is from Sokoto State, a Hausa Fulani. He said during the time of Buhari, they were giving 1,000 naira to vote for Buhari, and they did. But now, this time around, 2023, this thing happened 2015. 8 years later, now they increase it to 2,000 naira simply because of the hardship, forcing them to vote the presidential candidate of the APC. The video is online. You can as well Google it. You will see it. So what am I saying? 2,000 naira that can never make a pot of soup that will last for you for 24 hours. The what kind of cost money is that? The same money that belongs to the people, that is the same money you are gradually, indirectly giving to them to buy their conscience for the next 4 to 8 years. Nigeria, why? Nigerian politicians, why? How do we get to this point? You tell him to write his acceptance speech now, because every strategy has been marked out to leave the election. Ghana must go have exchange hands in dollars, not in naira. The chairman, the general chairman of INEC, have collected millions of dollars that made him to tie his face and his ears, even when the people are crying that we don't want this government. You are forcing them that they must accept it. It is not and can never. If there will be a Nigeria, my dear, INEC chairman have to step down, and new INEC chairman have to take place or have to take over for them to conduct a new general elections. Quote me, hear me well. I am not citing violence. I'm only stating the obvious. I am a Nigerian, and I have my fundamental right to exercise my views on what is going wrong in my country. So get this. The earlier you understand this, the better for us. We have another headline here, my dear people. Please my internet is being a bit slow, but pardon me. I have recorded calls of powerful politicians. Mr. Macron alleges death threat simply because he stand on the way of the truth. Simply because he stand and say that democracy must surely stand. Simply because he stand and say that the rights of the youths and their votes must surely count. This man he said he have recorded voice messages, calls, and even threat messages for his life, simply because he did not support the impunity going on in our society or in our electoral processes that is happening at this very point in time. Nigerians, which way forward? Peter Obi, you have chosen the path of lawlessness and anarchy. Fani Kayode fires Obasanjo, this hungry minister. You again. Your case is still pending at the DSS, so make you watch your mouth. You are rude, according to the same Fani Kayode, attacks Arise TV reporter during press conference. This one is another one. The one he did in 2020 is still there. This man have an attitude of attacking journalists when they speak the truth to him, when they ask him simple question. But for him, he will go out there and be tweeting all manner of things against people, and no one got angry. So it's only him that feel provoked when people ask him right questions. But him, he will be going about tweeting propagandas, even things that are not real, even making it as a comment in a live broadcast television stations. Nigeria, we hate thee. You sacrifice Lagos for Nigeria. MC Olomo's son causes tears with a cryptic message. We are coming back for you. This one, Jonathan released ECOWAS team to meet Atiku. It will be their photos is out there. You can as well go to your internet. You will find it out there. So, my dear people, we are moving forward now. We are starting our news with this man who says, pack your bag and baggages and leave Lagos, as if Lagos is built on top of his head. The Nigerian man who identified himself as Prophet Godwin Ikuru has reportedly threatened Igbos residing in Lagos State. Godwin, who is a supporter of All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, asked Igbos that voted P2B of Labour Party to leave Lagos as it is not their land. In his words, all the Igbos in Alaba, all the Igbos in Idumota, all the Igbos in Lagos, as you wickedly vote for Obi, just pack your loads and leave Lagos. I'm just sending a message across to the country. If you play games against this movement, then let me tell you, I remain Prophet Godwin. If not Asuwaju, there is no president. There will not be president. P2B, there will not be president. P2B will not be so. P2B will not be. So you better know what you are doing, according to him. This one is a threat to police and the security personnel. I know you people, even people have already lost hope in Nigerian police and other security personnel. Imagine soldiers being deployed simply because people are protesting that let their vote count. They deploy militaries to disperse people by live bullets. That is Nigeria for you. It is only Asuwaju that can be a president of Nigeria that will transform this country. All the Igbos that voted for P2B in Lagos, pack your loads and leave Lagos. All the pastors who talk against Asuwaju in Lagos, pack your churches and leave Lagos. Lagos is not your land. Leave. It's all right. We will know whether you are the Lagos or Lagosian or even a soldier in Lagos, because Lagos remains no man's land since we know Lagos. Recall that P2B defeated Tinubu, a former Lagos state governor, in the 2023 presidential election in the southwest. This one, forget about this one. We know the games that they play here. And if Tinubu rigged Lagos, that means they will say, but now he did not rig Lagos. He leave Lagos for P2B to win. Just a slight win with about 6 or 7,000 votes. Is that winning? But he went other places. P2B will have 11,000. You have over 1 million votes. Tinubu should write his acceptance speech now, says Buhari's minister. Nigeria's aviation minister Hadi Sereka has told All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu to begin to prepare his acceptance speech as the president-elect. The minister made the statement via his social media page on Monday, expressing confidence that the former governor of Lagos State will be announced as the winner of the Saturday, February 25th presidential election. In your widest imagination, Nigeria report that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and its part-time officials have been working around the clock since Saturday to collect and project results from each polling unit across the Nigerian states before giving its final verdict on the outcome of the polls. Reacting to the result announced so far, Silika took to his Twitter on Monday to urge Tinubu to prepare his victory acceptance speech ahead of INEC's declaration. The minister expressed disappointment with APC's performance in some of its strongholds won by the opposition. Notwithstanding the irritation in Lagos, Osun, Kano, Katsina, Yobe, Gombe, and a couple of others, President-elect Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu should write his acceptance speech now. But Your Excellency, please make it short. We will sleep early tonight. Zero tension, alhamdulillah. Silika tweeted. Okay, that's what the thing take be. How so after Atiku don't get victory in Katsina State, the governor of Katsina is sacking his top heads who did not succeed in reading Atiku out of the state. Meanwhile, Governor Aminu Masari of Katsina State has approved the immediate termination of the appointment of a commissioner, 2 permanent secretaries, and the chairman of State's Pilgrims Welfare Board. Nigeria report that this is coming hours after the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, defeated the presidential candidate of Masari's All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu. Atiku put 489,045 votes to beat his closest contender, Tinubu, who scored 482,283. Let me tell you the gospel truth. Even this one self is rigged. Look at this. Look at the slight victory. How many votes? 89 and 89 and 82. 7,000 votes. Not even up to 7,000 votes. He used to top him in Katsina. This one is being rigged in favor of Atiku because they don't want the people to call Buhari said, oh, even in your own state, you allow them to rig everybody out. We know all these games. So the NNPP presidential candidate Rabiu Kwankwaso came third with 69,000, while followed by P2B, the Labour Party, who came with 6,000 votes. On our way down, INEC and its officials. In a statement issued on Monday by the Secretary of the Katsina State Government, Montare Lawal said that the affected officials, including Tasi, Dahiru, Dandagoro, the Commissioner for Works, Housing and Transport. Others are the Permanent Secretary of Sustainable Development Goals, Fatima Ahmed, Permanent Secretary Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Aminu Waziri. Masari also relieved the State Pilgrim Welfare Board Chairman, Yusuf Bamo, of his appointment. The SSG said the termination of other appointments was part of a move to make some strategic realignments and adjustments in the government. All the affected political and public office holders are directed to hand over all government properties in their possession to their respective permanent secretaries or the most senior director, as the case may be, Lawal said. That's what the thing take be. Okay, I have recorded calls of powerful politicians. Mr. Macaroni alleges death threat coming his way. So as we know that this man have been upfront, him and their fathers have been upfront there speaking for the masses, crying whenever they see anything go wrong. So now he has come out openly to let you know that death threats have been coming to him, both calls, messages, and thereabouts. So let us read and see one of those messages. Popular Nigerian skit maker, where his name be Debo Adebayo, also known as Mr. Macaroni, alleged on Monday today that he has recorded calls of some powerful politicians that have reached out to him privately with a death threat. The comedian and actor disclosed this in a post via his verified Twitter handle today, while sharing a copy of a death threat sent to him via email by an impostor. Nigerian news understand that the mailer threatened to the comedian that he is being watched around Lekki environs. The mail further threatened that if Mr. Macaroni luckily escaped this year, he should thank his God. Okay, general public, as a the hearer, Mr. Macaroni, who said he was already used to receiving threats, noted on the microblogging platform that he has a record of messages and calls from notable persons and their children who have it at a time reached out to warn him over a cause. The skit maker, however, maintained that he will not compromise his stand despite all odds. I am already used to threats. I have a record of all threats I have received. I also have a recorded calls and messages of powerful politicians and their children that have ever reached out to me. I always said no because as long as I still there shall be no compromise, Mr. Macaroni wrote. You can as well go to the Twitter micro-blogging website and do what and see what he wrote there. So let us see the P2B. You have chosen the path of lawlessness and anarchy. Fani Kayode fires Olusegun Obasanjo. The former Minister of Aviation and Chieftain of All Progressive Congress (APC), Fani Kayode, has slammed former President Olusegun Obasanjo over his call for the cancellation of Saturday's presidential election. Fani Kayode alleged that Obasanjo is aggrieved because his preferred candidate P2B of the Labour Party is losing the election based on results so far declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). The former minister alleged further that Obasanjo is trying to scuffle democracy and has chosen the path of lawlessness and anarchy. Nigeria recalled that Obasanjo had on Monday called for the cancellation of the result in certain places where he alleged that compromise has taken place. He warned that tensions is building up and the government needs to take a proactive action. However, Fani Kayode disagreed with him, arguing that the former president had lost his status to talk as a statesman in the ongoing election because of his open support for P2B. He wrote on Twitter, after declaring for Obi, OBJ became an interested party and lost the right to act as an independent statesman. He has plunged into the ring of fire and has chosen the path of lawlessness and anarchy, according to FFK. By attempting to scuffle democracy, he has wiped away the good he has done in the past, according to you. That is what you said. So, and this one, the same Fani Kayode, he said you are rude. He's talking to a presenter, a Rise TV reporter during press conference, which they organized. You see, and that is why they have refused to organize anything that cannot be attended by only APC's supporters or candidates or loyalists. You see, that is the reason, because when you organize a program or a conference that have other people with their different ideology that not thinking towards the ideology of APC, they will attack you, and that is exactly what they have been doing. Listen to this. A spokesman of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, Fani Kayode, verbally attacked a journalist during a press conference in Abuja on Monday. In a video seen by Nigeria News, on Arise television journalist asked the spokesman of the APC campaign council a question about the ongoing election. Reacting to the question, Femi Kayode, who lost control of his temper, described the journalist as very rude for asking the spokesperson to answer a certain question. You see it? You can't tell us how to answer questions. No. Oh, Malayo, you have mind. You are very rude, says a visibly furious FFK. Somebody, you are the one that is rude, not him. He asked a simple question. If you cannot answer it, don't let him know that this question cannot be answered, or you are not in position to answer that question. Not for him to attack him or her, calling him that he is rude. You are the one that is rude. However, the special advisor on media and publicity secretary to the APC PCC, Dele Alake, claimed the situation down and calm the situation down and proceed with the press conference. But the answer, they did not give it. That is it. That is APC for you. Everything about them is attack. If he did not attack you, Facebook Kiyama will attack you, Dele Alake will attack you, Bayo Ononoga will attack you. All these people, they have been the tigers of APC. Nigerians forget so that these people claimed that the presidential candidates will attend a house debate before the election. Now the election have come and gone. We are talking about a different matter altogether. That one now has become a forgotten issue. Nigerians, Well done. This news platform, they call that Fani Kayode, who is a history of shouting at journalists, is popularly known for attacking reporters. In 2020, Fani Kayode also attacked a journalist working with the Daily Trust newspaper for asking about the source of funding for his recent tours. The former Minister of Aviation described the journalist as very stupid for asking such a question. The last year but not the least, you sacrifice Lagos for Nigeria. MC Oluomo's son causes tears with a cryptic message he posted on his either microblogging website or whatever. I don't know, but you have to see it. I want to see to that. Idowu Akinsanya, son of the Lagos State Parks Management Committee Chairman Musiliu Akinsanya, popularly known as MC Oluomo, has caused tears on social media after sending a cryptic congratulatory message to his father over all Progressive Congress APC presidential election result announced so far. Nigerians understand that Akinsanya congratulated his father via his Insta stories earlier on Tuesday, saying he sacrificed Lagos State to win Nigeria, referring to APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu's wide margin ahead of his opponent in the 2023 presidential election despite losing Lagos. Congratulations, Dad. You all sacrificed Lagos to win Nigeria, at King West wrote on the social media app. You can as well go there and find out if it is true or not. Idowu's message came after the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi was declared winner of the presidential election in Lagos, defeating Tinubu and other contestants. However, MC Oluomo's son congratulatory message has been attracting attention on social media. See how some Nigerians reacted to the post below. So, my dear people, give me a little bit of your time. Let me read what people say and how they react to that very message. Adeze at Beauty wrote, I saw this plan coming. I told my friends that they are seeing the trouble brewing, so they decided to let Obi have his way slightly while tapping Tinubu at the back and promising him to see what happens from other states. But God will frustrate them. Their plans will never work. You get it? Yeah, that is it. That is how now, because if they rig all the whole state and rig Lagos State, but in his base, they will make it look like it is real. Who is voting APC? After what people passed through in the past 8 years, you tell me that people with their eyes open, even if you entice them with money, they will never vote for APC. So let us call a spade a spade. Joshi, who is a transcriber at first wrote, he's right, everything seems planned. APC sacrificed their own states and polling units and lost with a small margin, then won with a very wide margin in other states. That way, they can't be accused of rigging. Of course, everybody knows about it. Temitope wrote, I been knew this for real. I told my friends yesterday. What did you tell them? You didn't tell us here. And Osime wrote, exactly what I said when I had Labour Party won. They had to let it go to get the whole plate. All strategy. Shame. A very big shame, according to the guy. Then Jide Samuel wrote, I told people this. You think it is normal? They made you believe they lost Lagos. I'm seeing now they lost Rivers after all the rigging shouting. Many APC personnel lost their states and polling unit, but they are leading on national level. It is like a child's play, of course. And they will make you to APC governors. Most of them lost their even use Katsina as an example. And because that is APC stronghold, where we say that is the state of the current president of the nation, and they lost there. They have to rig themselves out of that place with a small margin of 7,000 votes. The same thing that happened to Lagos State. These people think that we are mumu. We are not. We are only keeping silent. Eko wrote, correct. If you know Tinubu well, you will know. Instead of Tinubu losing his state, blood will flow. But Peter Obi's team are too focused on Lagos as if it is governorship election. Okay, that is how we take Siamo and my people. Now here we go take our carry our kaya. Say now go with the go. So if you never subscribe, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification button so that you will be notified each time we post a new update here or anywhere around Okute Daily Talk. So my good people, have a nice day. And may this month bring us a good tidings and good blessings as we are marching forward. We are marching forward. Hallelujah. Amen. In the name of Otukwaka, I bless you all, and I bless all my fans out there. Whatever you are doing to earn a living, as long as it is legal, may God protect you, guide you, and also do what? Prosper you. In anything you are doing in this life, I say anything you are doing in this life, only God have the final say. You get the point now? Yes, now God can decide whether you are going to make it there or not going to make it, because everyone have their own chi. So the question there, have you ever asked yourself, that position where you find yourself or that place you find yourself, is that place where your chi want you to stay to make it happen? But whichever way it is, there's no point or there's no harm in trying another different thing altogether. So when you try this one, it does not work, make sure you also try another one, because you cannot just be only one place looking like a moron. One day, just try another thing different. You must surely find a good result. And that's so it take be. So my people, I don't carry my kaya now go where they go. So have a nice day. I mean the Almighty to go bless us in Eke, bless us in Ore, Afo and Onko. 4 market day that represent the 4 corners of the earth. So shall it be. Bye for now. Kemesiano.